Hey guys, we're back at it. Took a little 1 week hiatus trying to align our schedules there. I think we finally got it fixed today, at least for a good solid hour for you guys. Let's hear what's been going on the past 2 weeks.
Just prepping, man. Just getting shredded.
So how many weeks?
9 weeks for me. I think Casey's the same too.
Yeah, but James is way more shredded than I am.
Hey, Casey likes to hit the supercharger mode there at the last second.
I'm feeling it.
Hey, James is always ready early.
Yeah, that's what I do.
James has the old-fashioned white guy grainy look.
That's all I get, man. I can only get grainy. I get shoulders and grains.
Casey, you know what that is, don't you? That's that old man skin, son.
Yeah,
hey, the older you get, the grainier it gets. 1,000%.
Well, I think your body's just more used to it too after prepping. Because every prep I get leaner and leaner, even though it might seem a little bit easier because you get more used to it.
Yeah.
So it's less like every year you get a little bit leaner. Because me, it's like my shoulder area is always the glutes. It's like they water over quick. It's like that last bit coming off. You even saw it at nationals. Like my hamstrings were dug out, but my glutes looked a little soft. And I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like, yeah. Hopefully this year.
Hey, I tell you what, I had a good feeling today. First time I felt it so far. I could feel the fibers in my glutes starting to contract, like on the stairs. You know what I mean? Once you get a little bit leaner and you lose that body fat, you can start to feel the tie-ins and everything. I'm like, here we come.
Yeah, I had that feeling this morning, man, when I was taking a dump and I was wiping. And it was really easy to wipe.
It's getting a little shallow back there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just under 5 weeks out. Hit a new low this morning, boys. I don't know if y'all ready for it.
All right, let's go.
250.4, Big Daddy. Ooh, that's the first time I've hit 250.
That's 20 over for you? You got
20 over, baby.
230, right?
That's money, son. Hey, I got this. I'm gonna be the most shredded ever. I had an IFBB pro friend. He said, I'm not gonna be ready. I was like, all right. Thanks.
That's all you need.
That's a thanks.
Thank
you so much.
Each year you need one person to tell you that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send him a pic later. I took some pics over like a side chest sitting in it, where you could start to see some details there. So that's all I needed. And I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but I have been holding a lot of water at night. I don't know, sitting in my car for 8 hours and not moving around much. You know what I mean? And after a hard morning of training, I kind of retain some water at night. And so my progress pictures haven't really been as accurate as what they look like in the morning, so I think that I've just boosted cardio 2 hours starting yesterday, 2 hours. So that's my sweet spot, dude. Last prep, when I hit that 2 hour, it freaking sucks, but hey, I'm gonna dig at deficit.
You're gonna laugh. You know how much cardio I'm doing?
Probably 30 minutes.
2 hours a week. You're doing what I do in a week, in a day. You're an animal.
Yeah, man, the days are getting short. The days are getting very short. There's not much else I'm doing, man.
It all comes down to time management now.
Yeah.
You have to be like on it. Like you got to be like accomplish one task right on the other.
And I kind of like that. I mean, it's go. It's go. But as long as I can take about a week off, about a week out, I put in my request. I'm off of work the whole week before my show.
I do the same thing. So
that is just like, because how we're going go right now, it's a tad bit stressful, and you don't really want your cortisol up there, that last week. So I'll just take that last week just to dial in everything I got to do. Full-time bodybuilder the whole entire day. You know what I mean? And that seems to really, really pull me in there at the last minute.
What did you do the last week of the show, like training wise?
I do circuit stuff. I lowered my volume. It's really the only time in prep that I lower my volume. Like everything stays the same until that last week. I'll probably I hit 2 body parts a day, in one session,
Okay.
and I usually do probably probably 4 different exercises for each, but I'll hit like 2 to 3 sets per exercise.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of a little circuit. Just I'm just trying to keep everything full. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when you're down that low and you take, it takes some time just to pump everything back out.
Yeah.
Casey, where'd you weight at, Big Daddy?
I mean, it fluctuated like crazy yesterday because I woke up yesterday morning at 256, which is a new low, and then I didn't have any, bowel movements. I was standing baking cookies all day, so my legs got a little watery throughout the course of just standing next to hot ovens all day. And so today I woke up at 260, but then after a couple meals, I was 259 because my body's now flushing all the water. So, yeah.
I'll tell you what. I just got on the scale right before we hopped on because I got a hour and 35 minutes cardio in my first session today. so I did
Goodness.
so I did 45 bike. That's what I do every single day. 45 recumbent bike. I'll get a sweat. I'll squeeze my glutes each rotation of the pedals, and my ass is on fire because I'll put some Vaso burn on, Facile burn on too, and I'll lube them glutes up, boy, and I'll throw on the waist trainer. I'll hit that for 45, and I'm freaking torched on fire. Then I'll just hit another scoop of Titan Fuel, and I'll hit my weight training, and I'm in there making noises, dude. I'm in that part of prep where sometimes you just get loud for no reason, just to freaking you gotta get mad. Your energy is so low that you just got to talk shit to yourself a little bit. Do y'all do that, or am I the only one?
That was me yesterday.
That's
So me and my buddy, I talk about dudes that are competing in his show, and then he talks about dudes competing in my show, and it just like fires me up, man.
Oh yeah,
fires me up.
Hey, so tell us about yesterday. You had a big day yesterday.
Yeah, so we got to hang out with Branch and do some legs over at the gym, man. It's pretty intense. I feel like I got hit by a truck today.
Okay, so did Branch lead the workout or no?
He actually did shoulders. Okay. He didn't train legs with me, unfortunately. Okay. He had done legs like 2 days before. Yeah. But he was there with us, like fucking pumping us up during the sets and shit.
Oh, that's cool. Tight. That's tight.
So you had to go extra hard because like Branch is right here.
Yeah.
So let's hear your leg workout.
Like, okay, so we did banded leg extensions, 3 sets, last set triple drop. And then we did leg press, 3 sets of like 15 to 20, and then the last one triple drop. that one sucked.
Hey, triple drop spoiler.
And then we did a little lying dumbbell curls for hamstrings. I really like those. I almost like it. I almost like it better than the machine.
It feels so good on your adductors too, dude.
Oh my God.
Together, so it just lights up the whole inner.
And it gets your calves too. I feel like it just rips up everything back there.
And you don't need to go heavy either.
No, we're using an 80-pound dumbbell, like 10 rep-ish.
Hey, while we're on the subject of glute ham tie-in, nasty hamstrings, and adductors, that daggone Nick Walker today, son. Gosh, hey, he spiked that leg out there. I've never seen anybody spike it out that far, but he does it. Yeah, and still have the gap.
Yes,
very small gap. Yeah. I'm like, gosh, anybody else in the world throws a leg out there, they're gonna look so silly for being that wide. But his freaking just that's the best hamstrings in the business right now.
Easily.
Yeah.
He's like Tom Prince level hamstrings.
They're nasty, dude. Like
they're nasty.
You could put him next to a prime Phil Heath in the back double, and those it's pretty close. Not
I mean,
not the
Phil-
back, not the back. I'm talking about just the hamstring glute.
When
yeah,
Nick
Phil
gets,
though is still so dug out. Like Nick has crazy width and conditioning and lines,
Yeah.
but Phil's are like 3D strands. You know, it's like
they were cross-striated hamstrings.
Yeah,
The only
it just
time I've
don't-
ever seen it.
Yeah.
don't make sense on Phil. Like,
But when Nick gets older, I think that's going to happen. Because we were talking about, you get older. You
Oh,
get
as long as he's, I mean,
Yeah.
I like the look of Phil's leg better than, it's just more, it's more aesthetic from the back.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
once Nick's back comes up a little bit more, because certain poses he looks a little bit shallow in the back, even though he's thick and wide everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just
It's
lacks
lower-
the, like the
lower
depth.
lats. It's
Yeah,
lower
just
lats.
the depth and like 3D look in his back. But like, I think he's pretty much maxed out because that physique is holding so much muscle. It's just once his back comes up to par of his legs.
Except for the back, right? I think the back's the only place you add.
The
Yeah.
only-
Quads.
Yeah.
Quads. I think outer sweep. I think he still needs outer sweep, and
I
his
think he
chest needs to come up a little bit.
I think he actually has one smaller leg. I think one leg has an issue because his sweep on
Yeah, I
his.
did see. Did you see
right-
that in that
his-
picture
I
today?
always
His
notice
right leg.
that.
It's his right leg.
Yeah, I always notice that every time I post a progress, one inserts a little bit lower. It looks like if there's an injury somewhere on his upper quad that happened.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it looks great though.
I mean, it's peeled to the bone. I mean,
Yeah,
there ain't nothing there but
That's
muscle
that
fibers.
That's that 99% lean ground turkey right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
It's
Sheesh.
and to
No.
be as big as he is, and to have those deep cuts though, that separation, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
even Justin, like he has good conditioning, but it's like those lines aren't just like dug out.
Justin's so wide, man. Jesus.
But his
Yeah,
shoulders,
He was 6. Yeah. He was 6 inches wider than Nick. It's
yeah,
crazy. How crazy how wide his shoulders are. He's probably has shoulders my width, but he's like 6 inches shorter, which makes
Yeah.
it look crazy.
but I think that's also what makes his legs look a little bit on the smaller side in some poses. You know, kind of like what's his name?
Yeah, because that's what happens with me,
Yeah,
with my legs. It's
yeah, it's so wide that it's like
Yeah. Because
All right.
if I just have if I do a leg shot with my shirt on, my legs look pretty good. But then when I do like a most muscular and I throw my shoulders out, it's like
yeah, slice it off on the rear delt, make the top.
yeah.
Hey guys, I got a question since we're on the. I just got mine pulled up. Haven't looked at one single question. But I do see a adductor question. What's your favorite exercises for training adductors?
I'm gonna tell you the best one there is, man. You don't even need another one.
What?
Wide stance, low on the platform, 45-degree angled out, leg press.
Yeah,
You will not
that's
find
good.
a better. You will not find a better adductor.
Adductor machine hits me harder
I don't know, man.
for me. For me,
I think sensation wise, maybe. I think if you want to add some tissue to those abductors, I think you're better off with the leg press. I think they're both good. I think you should do both.
I'll tell you what. Probably, heavy squats are probably what built mine for the most part. But I really added a
the
thickness
wide-
to my leg when I added in the adductor machine, and I'm talking about 30 rep sets, just
Yeah.
like
That's what I do is a 30 rep sets, but I keep my feet out of the pockets because it makes it all adductor. Because
So
you
do
can't
I.
use you can't use your feet to
I put my heel on top of the last peg, like on top of it.
yeah, I'll
same.
I'll hang them over or I'll put them under.
Okay, here's the question. Do y'all lean back and brace against the seat, or do you lean forward and pull in like that?
Kind of both. I switch up
I
the
do
angles
both
sometimes,
too.
honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I do both too.
They hit
Sometimes I'm a
different.
fit chick leaning forward. Sometimes I'll lean back.
Hey, I
Yeah.
think they hit different when you do that. That's
Yeah.
why we do
And
it.
plus, if you
Yeah.
flex your glutes to kind of bring your legs up off the seat a little bit, you get more
Mhm.
better range of motion without any what do you call it? Any pull on the seat because
Yeah,
your legs aren't rubbing the seat, so it feels better to keep
Yeah.
your glutes a little bit flexed and keep everything tight down there.
yeah.
But like
Hey.
James said, with the wide leg press, I find that works well, but also just doing what do you call it? Where you just like hold a dumbbell and kind of just do a front squat. You can either hold a dumbbell or T-bar, and you can just really put your legs out a little bit further and just squeeze the adductors. Those work well too. It's pretty much the same movement.
It's really the foot position and is the thing. And the legs. Yeah. And the depth. I think for adductors you have to get deep.
Yeah.
Or else you're not going to hit them.
Let's see. So, has finals been on yet for New York Pro?
Some of them are started, but it started. But the men's finals will be probably tonight.
We got a couple people that wanted us to do some predictions, but we kind of saw that live feed this morning, and so
yeah.
But we'd be cheating. But what do you think? You think it's Nick and then Nick first, or
it's Nick, Justin.
Yeah.
And then Muhammad. I don't know, and I think Blessing's gonna get. I don't know if Blessing gets 4th or 5th.
No, it's gonna be that
probably
big
6th or 7th.
What's that big white guy that's got the belly?
I forgot about him. He's getting 4th.
Yeah, he's
Haywood. Dorian.
Dude, he was losing it there at the end. I was like,
he's out of shape. He's out of shape. Dude.
It's like I think he was tighter last week, so he probably got on a good little junk food roll here this week.
I find it kind of embarrassing to see a pro huffing and puffing like that.
Yeah,
and
that's all you do.
And it wasn't like they went 5 rounds. Like that was like the 2nd or 3rd round.
Oh yeah, that was pitiful.
It was quick.
Yeah, I was like, come on, dude.
But if you've watched him compete in the past, he's always shaky when he poses. He's not a good poser.
Really?
He had a lot of trouble having mind muscle to his poses. That's why he kind of hits it quick and like goes in and out of the flexations. But obviously, some bigger guys probably don't do much intense cardio and don't practice posing enough. So their cardiovascular, like his, was shot.
Awful. He was drenched in sweat. I didn't like that look.
It was watery.
But as I say, we were talking this about a week ago, and Bartley was actually the one that said Nick was going to win first. Just saying.
Yeah, honest, I did. I called it.
I thought Hassan would come in sharper until I watched the podcast. I'm like, he's on Ramadan. I'm like, he's like.
I think I said ready. I had Nick winning the whole time too.
Yeah.
No, I think you had Justin.
No, I had Nick.
You had Justin. Did you?
No, ever since like the 6 weeks ago, I've had Nick. I've been on Nick the whole time, and especially Justin won last week. Yeah. I knew for a fact Nick was going to win this week.
Well, yeah, I mean, he won it yet, but that's what we all think.
They want more qualifications.
Right. Yeah.
Possibly. But, I mean, Nick looks like he's winning clear cut. It's not like, it's a toss-up. It's like...
Without considering that, I think he wins. Outright.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's most effective when you get down to the last bit to lose? Cardio or macros?
Diet.
What should you adjust that?
Diet.
Digging for that very last part.
Both.
Pretty much.
Both. Hey, it's whatever it takes, man.
There just comes a point where Bartley, you can't do any more cardio. So the only thing you can do.
No, I won't do over 2 hours.
You can't. Yeah.
No, I won't do it. That's my max threshold. So the next thing, and what will happen is if I tie 3 days together of 50-60 carb and 20-30 fat with 2 hours of cardio and weight training, like I'm dropping. There's no doubt about it. So my goal is the next couple weeks. Hey, I just went through a jar last night.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, I've got to the point where I'm dry spooning dry protein powder. Just like, y'all ever do that?
Never.
No. Well, here's the deal. Have you ever got one of those proteins with the little chunks in it? You know,
yeah, I got one right
now. Cookie bits, and I got one that's got Reese's Pieces in there. And I'm like, dude, I'm like searching through this freaking protein, trying to get.
I like to mix that with just like a little bit of almond butter. and you make like a
Ooh.
mud out of it, and then you put it in the freezer for a little bit. It tastes
That's what I've
good.
done before. Make a little
Tastes-
ice cream thing out of like
tastes-
a little bit of protein, just drops of water, just a little paste.
It tastes good. It tastes good, dude. It tastes real
Yeah.
good.
Hey, they sell protein puddings. Like they're a little bit different. They probably got more casein and stuff in it versus, just ISO. But man,
You
those
know
are
what
so freaking good. I can't do it, man. I can't have them in house. It's bad when you can't even have a protein powder that turns into pudding.
The
in the
best
house.
protein pudding you could do is just non-fat Greek yogurt and some protein powder.
Oh, dude, that is fire.
I do that every night.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I got that
Can't do
meal.
it.
every
I'll
night,
eat I'll eat the half-gallon tub like you did the other night.
That was frozen yogurt.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that was frozen yogurt, huh?
Yeah, it was a little more sugar macros.
Yeah. So who won the cheat meal of the week? You?
Oh, yes. Last week I killed it. Okay, last week I did. First of all, my body weight was 261 this morning, since you want to ask me.
Hey,
It's a new low. And then last week I did pulled brisket sandwich with pulled brisket mac and cheese, about this big, from a food truck at a brewery.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that is
food
fire.
truck. And I didn't take a picture of it. I'm so mad. And then I got a big poke bowl with double rice. That was fire. And then I've got 2 double steak burritos from Chipotle. And then I finished it with I think it was frozen yogurt and Fruity Pebbles.
Casey, is he telling the truth or is he lying just to get the victory? Because I didn't see no pics or nothing.
No, I took pics of the poke bowl, the Chipotle, and then my Fruity Pebbles. But I didn't take a pic of the mac and cheese because I was like I was with friends and shit. So it was like,
dang, some Fruity Pebbles.
I wasn't trying to be that guy, like,
Yeah, I feel you.
You know.
Hey, what would be good is putting those Fruity Pebbles in that Greek yogurt.
I do that a lot.
Ooh. Hey, just top it. That's how I would dust the whole thing of Greek yogurt, is I would sprinkle Fruity Pebbles on top, and I'd scrape them off and just work my way all the way down.
It's amazing.
Till both of them's gone.
And you keep adding more layers as you go down.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I do.
That sounds solid.
It's great.
I had a big refeed probably 3-4 nights ago. I pulled a 20-hour fast the day following. So I already got my fast out of the way this week. So I'm still doing fasting at least 18 hours 1 day a week. So that's
my wife does that. She does 24-hour once a week.
Really?
Yeah, for like health reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great for you.
It's really good.
She probably does it for like the autophagy and
Yeah, it's for like glucose, like blood sugar regulation, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's for longevity. She's trying to live longer than you, so she got some freedom when you go.
She definitely will.
Hey, she's gonna have
like fasting came in clutch.
Hey, she's gonna have a lot of shoes to take advantage of when James is gone.
She's gonna sell all those shoes to be a millionaire.
Hey, she will probably. She's got pissed at one point or another.
She got a lot of shit over there too. Look at that.
Oh, dang!
That's all her shit.
Entire shoe room.
Yeah, dude. Look at that little tour of the shoe room.
No.
Yeah.
Dang, I ain't even seen that other side.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Dang.
Dude. Ceiling.
Dude. So many No. Dang, skyscrapers. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Man. How long have you been collecting?
Since I was 9, but like real seriously, like
I'm talking like
since 2015, like real hard.
Okay.
That's when I started getting more money.
Yeah.
But before then, I would get like a couple. Like I'd still try to get like some good pairs, but not like now. I just didn't have the cash back then.
You should name your shoe room Purgatory because all the souls that are trapped in there.
That's pretty solid. That's it. That's it. Casey, that's your best dad
Casey
joke I've
always
heard.
he always comes up with the best ones.
Yeah. That's solid. So how'd you get you got lucky on the freaking shadows this morning?
I got double up on those. I got 2 of them.
How? Oh,
Yeah,
the Nike pass.
Yeah, I got a 13 if you want it. I'll give it to you for retail if you want it. But it's a 13.
Oh my goodness. So how'd you get that? Hey, by the way, guys, we're talking to a sponsored Nike athlete. All right. James just got the hookup on the freaking Nike sponsorship. So he's got some prime access. So So do you win every draw now?
Yeah, no. So that's on the Nike Elite Access. Yeah. So it's a different stash. That's where all the athletes can go to get their shoes from. So it's not part of the inventory for sneakers.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's completely different.
But then I won on sneakers too, just to see.
Dang. Killed it, brother. Killed it.
Yes, I got an extra pair.
Hey, my uncle, I might have to. I'm gonna put on those 13 4s that I got earlier and see what a 13 feels like. I still haven't put the suckers on, dude. Those university blues.
Put them on a carpet.
Yeah, for sure. Hey,
and don't mess with the laces either. Like try not to do anything. Just try to slide in.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a buddy that's got those what's the self-lacing Jordans, like the Reacts or something?
Oh, you got the Concord ones?
No, the ones that the
11s, the 11s, not Concord, 11s.
Yeah,
those are dope. Those were $500 though. I was like,
no, they're more than that.
Well, retail they were 500.
Oh, retail, resale is like eight something right now.
Yeah, but retail 500. That's a lot.
Casey, they got this shoe that I'm gonna look it up and pull it up for.
I got a couple different models. I got the different Nike models that do. They're electric.
You got them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull one of them out, dude.
Electric.
Self-lacing. So you put your foot in it and you push a button and it just
tightens.
Yeah. And
but what if it broke and you couldn't get your shoe off?
These are the Back of the Future ones.
Dang.
And then right here is where you they're probably dead because I haven't charged them forever. But right here's where you tighten them or you loosen them.
Wow.
Yeah, they're dead.
That's sick.
I have to charge them. There's like a charging pad. I just haven't put them on in forever.
Hey, what about you don't have those 11s, do you?
No. They were 500 retail, so I was like, yeah.
I want to pull those up because those
I would have never worn them.
Yeah. What are they called?
Jordan 11
Reacts.
Not sure.
I thought they were Reacts or something. Let's see.
What do you think about the 212? Do you think Jewett or Epler's gonna take it?
I like Jewett.
Jewett, I feel like he's a little bit fuller in the back this week than he was last week, but he's still like, it's like the shoulders and the chest just seem flat compared to Nathan. So it's kind of a toss up for me.
I just think Jewett's conditioning is like the Epler's got those great cuts in his glutes, but I think overall conditioning, I think John's a little better.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit drier.
Drier. That's a better word.
I don't know about the condition because, like, did you see Epler's shot where he had his erector splice and everything, where he pulled the arms back? That's a sick shot.
Yeah. Hey, that's the one I was talking about, James.
I just don't like him that much, man.
Hey, my buddy's got him, and he won't put them on. I was like, "Come on, dude, you got them shoes. You got to at least see what it feels like."
I mean, those kind of remind me. Not gonna lie, the look of that kind of reminds me of like one of those platform shoes chicks used to wear.
Yeah, I don't like the way the vinyl leather, like it's white. I don't know. It just now I look at when I first see a shoe, it's either I love it or I don't, or I'm not gonna buy it. That one didn't. I love it. So I was like, no.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah, I
see.
think
You
it's
know
just,
what? I think Epler. I think I'm looking at a picture right now. I think Epler wins.
yeah, that's what I think. I think Epler, because I don't know if you've seen his back shot, like I was saying, with the arms pulled back. It's on like the 5th slide or whatever. I think the Bison tries posted of him. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's like all the lines in his, like the lats in his back and the erectors, then his glutes, and then his hamstrings. And I'm like, what the heck?
Jewett's chest is a little like flatter too.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's just so isolated, like so one-minded about the conditioning. He's sacrificing too much fullness in the upper.
Hey, James,
I'm
it's
scared,
you.
I'm
ain't it?
gonna do that.
James.
Yeah, that's the ones I got. That's what I got today.
So you got a 13 for me. If
you want it, it's yours.
Those are nice.
Yeah,
hey,
they're nice.
Those are fire.
I was gonna say they look retro, and then on
they
the side it says retro. Geez,
they can go with anything. That's what's good about them.
that's like Converse.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, that's my 2 favorite colors, black and gray.
yeah,
you know
because you
what I
can
mean?
wear it with what you got right now.
Yeah, yeah.
With whatever.
You can wear those with anything, especially
Yeah.
you wear different socks too. So since James, show me another one real quick. That last one didn't count. Show me another one. I'm gonna grab a pair that I got this week.
No, that last one counts. These are custom. They're Air Mags, dude. These are custom, man. Nobody got these. Look at that. That's Back to the Future.
Hey, I know, but that wasn't a
This is
prompted.
Dude,
those are badass.
This is
Hey,
it. This is the shoe of the week.
Hey, I just want to see another one because you got a castle of them in there.
Nobody else has this on there.
Huh?
Nobody else has that on there.
What do you mean?
It's custom. My girl Word put them on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you came up with the idea and said you wanted Back to the Future?
Nike Mag on the back. It says Nike Mag, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is definitely sick.
I'll show you what I got. I'll show you what I got on right now.
Hey, that's a priceless. That's a priceless.
I got these on right now.
Ooh.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are fire. I love that color.
Off white.
Yeah. Is that
looks like something you'd wear on St. Patrick's Day.
Is that called sail? Is that called sail?
Yeah,
The color?
Sail. Yeah, sail.
Hey, look, this has got some sail on the side of it. This is sail.
Yeah.
This is like a carpet right here.
Oh, it's not leather?
No, I can't. I don't know if you can see it, but
oh, I see it.
Like
Yeah, a little bit, a little shaggy.
Yeah. And so I got these off of eBay. First pair I got off of eBay. It's got the blue, the gray right there.
Those are nice. I like those ones.
Yeah, they're real good quality. It's the first pair of mids. You know, I stayed away from mids because you said they were weak.
There's a couple,
couple
acceptable.
You know.
Couple acceptable. That's it.
Well, is that one acceptable?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, I was doing some research. I watch a bunch of videos now, man. Just YouTube of sneaker stuff, man. It's either that or bodybuilding. You know what I mean? There's no in between. And somebody was talking about they were having a debate on the greatest mids of all time in the Jordan 1. And somebody said that one. I looked them up and I was like, those are nasty.
They might be.
So
I think my wife has a pair. My wife has the best pair of one mids. Hey babe,
what's that?
Give me the orange pair you got with the clocks on there.
I can't fucking reach those.
Okay, hold on.
Balls are too high.
You can't get in that daggone castle back here. Let's see what we got. Ooh.
Oh, those are crap.
Ooh.
Good. Watches.
Oh yeah, those are freaking
nasty.
What's it say on the side?
It says if you knew what you had was rare, you would never waste it.
Ooh. Dude, who customized those?
These are like a real limited collab with
Really?
Yeah, a female like fashion model.
Yeah,
it's
those smoke mine.
just
Those
the
are
best.
fire.
It's a women's only release though.
Okay.
So I could they didn't come in my size. I'd rock them if they did.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. So let's hit a couple more questions. I know James, how much time you got?
I got 20. I got 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I already dressed. I'm already dressed, ready to go.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got those fire heaters on already.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this question is directed to me, but let's just make it for everybody. What's the first thing you'll do when you turn pro after junior nats? Well, a large pizza somewhere.
Didn't junior nats just happen?
No, that was junior USA.
USA's. Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way, what'd y'all think of junior USA's? What do you think?
Do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody asked it actually.
I think the tall classes, the guy that won Class D looked pretty good. The guy that second Class D, not impressed by. Class C, not impressive. Class B was impressive. Class A was pretty good conditioning. So it's like the taller they got, it seemed like the worse they got. Except for the winner of Class D looked pretty good. It says he also needs a little bit more depth to win.
Yeah, I thought it looked real good though.
Yeah, he looked good. He won the overall.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, when you have someone that height and they have good lines, symmetry, and posing, it's hard to beat them. But just like Class C, kind of like I don't remember if I saw all the winners of Class C, but just a lot of them, the taller groups, were not impressive.
Yeah, there was several guys from Kentucky that competed in it. A couple of them good, a couple of them not as good as expected or that they've done in past shows. So I don't know if that's just because they were off or because some talent showed up. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in 5 weeks because I'm sure I'm sure most of them will try to make it over, if they were in contention this last show. I mean, I would.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know because it's like the people that I know. One of the people in Class D, like my class, because that's the class I focus on most, that got second place. He was undersized, and he looked soft through the legs and the hamstrings, especially. Because I know that I get pretty deep cuts to my hamstrings. My glutes don't get cuts, but my hamstrings and everything else is pretty etched. And looking at him and his size, like he has potential and he has good shape, but he needs a lot more filling out to do. And so it's interesting once like they go that route, because some of the people that like, I know that
he didn't have a hard time making weight.
One person from, but I know I follow what's the name, Austin Brown or something. I think he's from Kentucky. I follow him, and he's like Class C, I believe. And I don't think his look was as lean as an impressive as he was the last year, but his fullness was better. But I feel like he looked better than some of the guys that placed ahead of him. So I'm not sure the way the judging was going, because like people that won were soft. So if you're going to judge for the softness, I'm like, some of those shows are hard to figure out.
Yeah. Who was head judge? Sandy? I
would assume.
I think I remember hearing her voice. I'm not sure.
Possibly. They should have just smiled at her and winked.
Hey,
like,
that's a trick. That's a trick. I love Sandy, man. I love Sandy.
Bartley's favorite judge. Smiled at her one time.
She gave me out. Hey, she gave me my first call out on a national level. Hey, you remember that? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember you telling me the story. You're like smiling at Sandy. That's why USA's as all. I know I look like crap at USA, so I'm like, my body's not responding, but I kept smiling.
That's the Casey smile at her. It's funny. So where was we before we got on the Junior USA tangent?
What do you do if you turn pro?
Okay. Well, for me, I always have to have pizza and ice cream. That's mandatory. There will be a lot more than that. But if I turn pro, I might play it somewhat conservative because I want to look good in that next day photo shoot if they have it. So that's going to be very hard to hold the reins back. You know, they might. That's going to be very hard. You know, Casey saw me when I was supposed to be holding the reins back, and I still had 30 plates there.
But luckily, your body looks good. So you hit about like 265. You know, that's when you really start to spill. So you can get away with it.
Well, yeah, and I'm only going to have one day to fill out this time, so I'll probably go hard and still look decent, you know, just because
I always look good the second. Yeah, I always look good the second day. So it's like you get that fullness back, right? You're fully hydrated, everything's there. So it's a different look. It's more of a gym, you know, the big gym look, which looks good in photographs. That's Instagram bodybuilder right there. So I wouldn't really care too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I would just watch my water and take a little bit.
Yeah, take a little something at nighttime to get you dry again for the morning.
Yeah, probably.
Probably need.
Who would you call first or tell first that you're pro?
My parents, if they're not there, I would call them. You know, just because my dad's the one that got me started working out when I was 12. You know, so it's always trying to improve since then. You know, so it's been a long little journey. Yeah, good 21 years. So.
And would you just eat pizza and ice cream, or would you find a pizza challenge there?
Hey, actually, talked to Mark Lobliner yesterday, and he's wanting to set up a charity pizza challenge event. There's a 11-pound pizza in Franklin, Tennessee.
Goodness.
And so we're going to try to make an event out of it. We're going to try to shoot for July, you know, that way if I don't go pro the first one, which I plan on, but in the event that I don't, I'm going to do Universe like 2 weeks after that. I think it's like first week of July or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can go against my buddy Marcus, man.
Yeah.
He's doing Universe.
Hey man, I've got some connections in Jersey and New York for some pizza. So
pizza down there is dank.
Oh, dude.
So good.
Yeah.
Man. So what would y'all do? What are y'all gonna do when y'all turn pro this year?
Drink water. Be thirsty. No, I'm probably. So just want to honestly, I'd want to just get away from everyone to spend some time with my wife.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because I mean, especially having a significant other than competing, it's like, you know, the toll it might take on them to just like, that's the constant support of someone that eats away all of your money, you know, because food ain't cheap, especially all the protein. So it's like in the whole grand scheme of things, bodybuilding's a really silly avenue to take part in because like there's not much return in it other than obviously coaching, helping other people, and just the camaraderie and meeting people and stuff. That's the fun part in it. But it's like, you know, in a general sense, bodybuilding is kind of silly. So it takes a lot for having a good support system.
Hey, it's silly, but boy, it's fun.
That's the thing. It's like, because we're all about that progress. So we're always itching to look better and better. And that's what keeps it fun.
Well, the thing is, if you can apply yourself and complete goals and do shows in bodybuilding, more than likely you can put that effort and energy into anything in life and be successful in it. So it's just like, you know, there's nothing you can't do, in my opinion, if you can consistently get ready for a show and, you know, overcome the different adversities that you're going to come across in a prep. You know, there's always something, you know, and not the world isn't on your schedule, you know.
Yeah, that's the one thing that you recognize every prep. It's like mentally you get stronger, which is fun because it makes you feel like you said, you can do anything, almost invincible. And I think that's what gets people hooked in the gym. Is I was talking about this yesterday with a young kid in the gym. It's like the gym builds confidence because you start lifting weights and touching numbers that you've never done before, and that is setting PRs. You're pushing past a limit that you thought you had, you know. So then your life, your mindset kind of becomes limitless. It's like, what can I do? What can I accomplish?
Well, think of the times that you've had to tell yourself, and I've been doing this here lately, and it's just it'll build that discipline, because there's times that I get off work at night and I told myself, like, you know, this is when I was on my 90 minutes a day. You know, I was having to go and finish up about 30, you know, after work, after midnight. And there were some times I was like, man, should I just like chill and go to bed, or, you know, should I just eat and go to bed, or, you know, cause I'm freaking smoked, but I still got 30 to do. I mean, you know, so I've already been like, all right, man, just get your ass to the gym. You know what the plan is. Just go take care of it, man. We can't be playing none of these games, you know, can't be lazy, you know. You got to put the work in. So yeah. So when you're mentally strong enough to make decisions like that and override, you know, any lazy decision, you know, that's gives you power. You know what I mean?
It's almost like you probably do the same thing where you just stop even, I don't want to say being human, but you almost just become robot. You know, it's like, to me, prep is almost like brushing your teeth. Like, I don't even think about it when it gets hard. I just get up and do it. And it's like, you just have to do it, because if you sit around too long, then you'll start trying to reason with yourself and say, oh, I don't need. So it's just about just keep, like you said earlier, keeping that regimen and schedule, and just boom, 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 until, you know, that last week. And then you can relax and try to let your body just be really fresh. But James, what about you?
Yeah. How do you get fired up to, because you got to have a different mindset to get on that Peloton and freaking go hard. I mean, it's, hey, doing high intensity interval training, you got to get freaking psycho to do that with no energy.
You just become a robot.
Yeah.
And I just go, I gotta execute my plan. It's my plan.
It's time.
I don't want to let myself down. So then I just, you know, I'm like, all right, I train twice a day, every day. So it's like, you know, I just was like, let's do it. You know, same thing with the meals. All right, eat my chicken or my turkey and my rice, and drink some water, and let's go. You know,
the fun thing about James is he's such an old school bodybuilder, because he works out at home pretty much, and that's kind of hard to do sometimes in prep. Because when you have people around you, it's like they don't.
Sure.
You don't want them looking at you, but you have to keep your ass moving, because if you sit on the machine too long, you feel like you're impeding on other people wanting to use that machine. Yeah. So he has to, like, it's a different motivation with fitness and just being in that one environment at home. You know, so that's hard.
That's why I film all my workouts, or my morning workouts.
Oh, okay. It makes you push harder weights.
So I push a little harder, and then I share kind of what I'm doing. Yeah, so like on my story or whatever. But so that way it's like, all right, people are watching me. I'm thinking. So I'm like, I don't want to be a bitch.
Yeah, you have to do something. You have to do something.
You know,
like
so that's why I do that.
Oh, what are you gonna do after you turn pro, though? Because you're turning pro at North Americans. So
doing the same exact thing you are, man. I'm gonna go take a shower. First thing I want to do is take a shower, and I want to down like 2 Gatorade zeros. I don't know why I get zeros. I just get zeros. And then I want to crush some Ben and Jerry's and some pizza.
Hey, we're both on the pizza and ice cream train.
And I want to chill with my wife, and that's it. I want to sit there and just fucking soak it all up, you know? Just
pretty much. Because it's going to be surreal. It's going to be surreal.
Yeah, I don't like going out like after. I just want to like take a shower. I want to fucking go to the back of the hotel room or whatever, and just spend time with my wife.
And then the day after we'll go do a challenge, because we'll both turn pro at the same show this year. I'm calling it now. So Bartley, you better get pro before us, because you're not going to beat us.
Okay.
There's only 2 spots.
While we're on the topic, we should look at Airbnbs, man.
That'd be sick.
Cut the cost down a little bit.
Yeah.
Share one or something.
Well, I'm going to need your help, Casey. Okay. Here's what I want to do. So you understand all the histamines and all this stuff in your cookies. Okay. And what you gave me last year was phenomenal because I had zero discomfort. Stomach was perfect on stage, tight, and I only had freaking 12 hours to load. You know what I mean? So I want to buy some cookies off of you, and you hook it up. I don't. We'll talk about the flavors and stuff, but some basic ones. I think those
Yeah.
would be great to load with. And
That's what I do. I keep them pretty basic.
yeah.
But your body could digest almost anything. So any cookie flavor kind of works with you.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of superstitious, and I remember how good my stomach was for USA's. So I would like to repeat that because West Coast Confection said that they're going to make me a pro card custom brownie.
Oh, that'd be
So anything I want, they said you think of anything that you want, and we're going to make it. And so I'm kind of been shuffling some ideas around. I definitely want like a maple blondie base, and I want some white chocolate in there somewhere. Some white chocolate chips
favorite,
yeah, dude, that's on fire.
Dude, blondies beat brownies any day of the week.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm thinking about putting some crazy stuff in there. Just just in case.
I was looking on that site for like 30 minutes yesterday, just fucking hungry.
Dude. I'm gonna put
I loaded my
pecan.
cart. I loaded my cart and I was like, nope, can't.
No. Hey, I'm gonna put pecan pie filling inside of it.
I saw Casey's cookie launch and I was like, I went over to the site and I was like, can't.
Hey,
I can't have it laying around, man. That's why I haven't been.
No, that's why I've been good too, man. I eliminated everything from my kitchen that's a potential problem.
You know how I told you guys I'm not doing any anything other than rice. So I'm not doing any wheat or anything for 40 days, and I still got like 15 days left, and I'm freezing cookies. And so I'm like, the day it's up, I'm literally gonna have the biggest cheat because I haven't really had a real cheat in like almost a month now.
Oh dang.
So I'm like, but I know once I hit that high day,
no refeeds or what?
Man, I'm loading hard tonight. Fuck it. I know I said I wasn't earlier. I got push tomorrow, so I love a high day for push day.
Dude,
I love take some sick progress pics tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Full as a house.
And your side chest has gotten a lot better the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's looking phenomenal.
It's just because I always do it after a high day, and it's always after I do some like chest flies.
But even the pose though, because a few weeks ago, because you're posing, you're getting back in the groove posing correctly. Because I remember a few weeks ago, it's like you're kind of crunching weird a little bit, but now you're opening up and your chest is looking like wider, fuller, and
you guys helped me a lot with that. I appreciate it. I've been practicing too, so I've been doing posing every day, which I've never done. So I do. Yeah. I'm doing one round I'm gonna bump it up, but I'm doing one round every day of all the mandatories.
Yeah. Do you think that amateurs pose harder than most pros, because pros get comfortable with it and amateurs are still chasing?
Yes, and here's also what I think. I think that if you're an amateur, you have to pose better to look better. Some of those pros have so much goddamn muscle. They could just, like Ronnie Coleman, probably the worst poser of all time. But if anybody else hit the poses like he did, they would look like dog shit.
Honestly, you know who poses I hate too is Kai Green. So unconventional. Like his mandatories. His posing routines kind of cool, kind of little bit like, and this is for like the worshipers.
Yeah, that's true.
But like his conventional poses, the way he like sticks his stomach out and side chest stuff, I don't like when poses look, because I feel like the chest should be behind, the stomach should be in.
Yeah.
Or crunch down to where you can see the abs. Kind of like, how I don't really know who really hits it like that anymore, but maybe Hottie, shows his psoriasis and stuff.
Hey, Sean Roden told me don't. He worked with me again at Carbon Culture. It's pretty cool. On the side chest. And he really opened me up, because I wasn't coming through and getting my shoulders out this way. It was more like this, where he got me this, so
The hard part I have with that pose is keeping my hamstring turned in when I open up the upper half.
Yeah.
Because like what happens, I'll open up the upper half, but I'll let my leg come over too, so it fucks up my hamstring drop. Yeah.
That's how I am too.
It's hard
but
to hit.
You also have the limp leg, and I pose with my longer leg in front, so it's even harder to like get it without looking like I'm crouching. You know.
I pose with my longer leg in front too. It's my right leg.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so it's always hard for me to show that hamstring. So that actually, if I put it out my foot towards the front of my other foot, it gets my hamstring better. So when it's back here, that happens where when I turn
it'll slip out. Your adductor will slip out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to put it way up here.
Especially when you have the tan and oil on.
The worst.
Yeah.
Dude, at USA's, I already knew I wasn't gonna get tops, right? Because I could tell, especially standing next to Bartley, I was like, I'm faded, like I don't have the lines. Bartley's all etched out. But when I went to go get my oil, the guy used like the end of the oil can. He just went, "You're good," and I was like, "Okay."
Hey,
I was
boys.
like, I just like didn't have any oil. I mean, whatever. I'm so like,
Hey, boys, y'all better watch out. This is a shot today.
Look at that rectus femoris.
Looking a little crispy. Son.
Your rectus femoris is godlike.
Hey, I need to shave. Look at him stubbles.
That HD camera. Goodness.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I didn't know.
Calves look dry too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, you're looking dry, man.
Hopefully, DJ sees the shoes that he sent me, and they got a motorcycle black mark on them from shifting the gears today. So I'm a little salty about that. But
I knew that was gonna happen. Happen.
Yeah, it's on. I've got like a designated pair of Nikes that I'm gonna wear. It's got like 3M material on it, and the laces are like reflective, so it looks kind of cool anyway. So let me grab in. And
do you know you're in shape though when your knee doesn't have any like sogginess around
water.
It. Yeah.
Mine's when I get the back of my knee, when I'm sitting down and there's no crease. There's not like that baby fat that like, you know what I'm talking about?
Hate that, dude. It's right here on the inside, like where the adductor, the inside of the knee, that little like jump right there.
Hey, look at that action.
And plus,
right
like
there,
you were talking about earlier, when you're wiping, you ever see the big line in the divot of your leg when you like go to wipe?
Yeah.
That's why I know I'm in shape. It's like all the striations on the side of the leg. I'm like, oh, because of squat.
I love it.
Hey, well, we got to keep getting shredded, boys. We got to keep getting shredded. We are nearing in.
One more week till I really start digging deep, 8 weeks out. So I don't want to dig deep too fast because we have North Americans, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got plenty of time.
I don't want my physique to go absolutely crap because you know how I am. It's like I start doing the really high refeed days like you when my skinny boy metabolism picks up, which it is because I'm like heating up all the time and feeling like crap. So I know I'm just hungry all the time. So
see, I don't know. I'm weird because I don't even know if I'm doing classic. So I'm like, my show in 9 weeks is like my Olympia. So I'm just planning on that one. Because if I can't make classic, I'm not doing North Americans probably.
I think you'll make classic.
I'm 261. I think I can make it.
Yeah.
What's your cutoff?
237.
You can make it.
Hey, after I got back from the gym, I was 247, guys. I was 247 after breakfast and cardio and weight training and 2 dumps.
I'm basically in the same spot as Bartley.
That's what I'm saying. So after Bartley last year, you can make it.
Yeah, it's just gonna suck.
Yeah, it's going to. But like even that wasn't that Jensen's girl you sent us where she had to cut so much weight to like hit her cutoff?
Yeah, Hunter Henderson. She's strong as fuck, dude.
Insane. That cut and then fill back up.
She's doing a bodybuilding show in 8 weeks. She's insane.
Oh, nice.
She's insane.
But it would be cool if you did classic because you can make it. That's plenty of weeks to make it. You don't be completely etched out, like disgusting.
Yeah, I think that's what I have to go for.
Hey, James is winning the jaw game, but I'm coming in hot, baby. Hey, it's about that. I freaking love that iron jaw during prep.
I can't grab anymore. Too much.
Yeah. Hey, mine ain't quite that thin, but man, I got like a permanent double chin from off season. See, and it's like a strip of muscle. Look,
It is muscle. It's muscle right there.
That thick skin.
You can flex it.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like
It's,
a freaking.
it's probably
double
because
chin.
you're eating, because you're so good at eating. Yeah.
Hey, no telling, dude. Probably when I'm holding my breath lifting too. I'll just
Yeah.
You know, my death
Yeah.
face will only come in when I'm super lean, and then the day after a refeed. Because when I fill up my muscles with glycogen, it feels like water pulls from everywhere into the muscles.
Yeah.
So then I get it all etched in. That's the only time I get death face.
Well, James, get us some pics tonight. We need to see what the spread's looking like.
I'm going
We
back
need to
and
make
forth.
sure he's eating this food.
So here's the deal. I might not go ham because I'm taking out like 6 other people to dinner. Like I'm paying for the whole tab for this.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it was my 2 people that worked for me at my last shift.
Mhm.
I'm taking them out to eat and their families. Because I couldn't do it all last year because of COVID.
Gotcha.
So we're
Gotcha.
finally off our restrictions, and I want to like thank them because
Yeah.
they really helped me out. And so like
Yeah.
the bill is going to be kind of high.
Oh yeah.
So I might be getting like a burger or something like
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
They're all ordering this crazy stuff and eating like kings, and you're like a little peasant over there. My favorite.
No,
Yeah.
no, I already know James is gonna get he's gonna get the best steak on the menu.
No, what James is gonna do is he's gonna eat something good but not expensive, and then he's gonna go home and order crap ton of McDonald's.
That's probably what's
Then
gonna
Ben and
happen.
Jerry's.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Here's it's always more fun to eat in peace too. Like just go
It is.
hard, and
I don't like eating a lot of food in front of people
I don't either.
because I feel weird.
Dude,
I
I'm
mean,
back
I
and forth.
say that, and I do it in front of thousands at
Yeah.
major league eating contests.
Yeah, but in a
but,
normal setting,
right,
setting, it's like,
yeah,
and then like the waiter's like looking at you weird, and you're like
yeah,
getting judged.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'll just make a joke about it.
So
You
do
know,
I.
because it's like people are looking at you weird anyways, and I'm not gonna sit here and I feel so stupid trying to be polite while I eat because I know I'm gonna get messy. There's gonna be food in my stash. So I have to eat while I eat. You know, it's like I'll try to be kind of polite, but I'm still gonna go ham. I'll break the sweats out, take my jacket off, keep eating. I'm like, whatever. It's like everyone eats like that at home anyways, so they can't really judge me for it.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, guys, we'll hop off here. It was good catching up with you fellers. Guys, watching the show or listening, streaming it, hit us with a little like or a little subscribe action, or give us a little comment, a rating or something, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a pain getting this nailed down today, just because we're all in prep and we all have 3 different lives, and we're trying to keep it together for y'all and work full jobs, throughout the week. So we're going to try to still do it once per week, but we need your help. We need your support, and we appreciate you, because this is just 3 meathead buddies getting together once a week and talking a little smack. We text every day, so it's just good to catch up and see what's going on.
I gotta tell my wife. She's like, "What are you laughing?" I'm like, "The group chat." The group chat. Because she thinks I'm like smiling, looking like girls are DMing me. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's the group chat.
It's a group chat. That's good. Well,
Camel cough, it's not going away. You gotta fix that before the show.
Whoa.
hey, dude, I got a little allergies. I was out on that freaking motorcycle, Irish yesterday. Not Irish, just back and forth to the gym twice, but it was awesome, man. This is the best purchase I've ever made in prep. The most expensive one. It wasn't much. It's a little cheap bike, but
I'm looking at bikes right now.
dude, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be the most shredded I've ever been. You know why? Because I'm happy on the way to the gym and I'm happy on the way home. Riding that bike, dude, cortisol. Shoo. Man, it feels good. It actually motivates me to go do cardio, because I'm like, man,
I want to go ride my bike.
It's kind of fun. And here's the best thing. Here's the best thing is you're wearing a tank top and you're shredded. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, your bars are up here. Your bars are up here.
it's about like this, so I can get a little tricep flex, going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just throw on the gym bag on my back and throw on the fanny pack with my keys and my phone and everything, and I take off. And so, yeah, let me know if you need some help. I don't know much, but
All right.
I just got the title transferred yesterday, so it's official.
Nice.
So, all right, guys, keep killing it
right.
this week, and we'll catch up soon.
All right, guys. Later.
See you,
We'll hit
boys.
new low weights next week again.
All right,
259 next week.
hey, get on it.
I'll go for
250.
254.
Okay.
Oh, 250.
Ooh.
See y'all.
All right.
All right.